All right, everyone, welcome back to How To Videos Limited. In today's video, I wanted to do something a little different, and we're going to do car auction hand signals. So this could either be relevant to you or irrelevant, depending on your mode of how you buy cars. There's two ways that you could buy from online, from car dealer auctions. You can either buy online. Mannheim is the one car auction that I like the best. And you can either go in person and do in-person bidding, or you can do their simulcast online auction bidding as well. So it just depends on your preferred method. And so this video is either going to be relevant or irrelevant. Also, the other fact is I see more of our OG, the old school guys that have had their car dealer's license for 20 plus years, still using a lot of these car hand signals, car auction hand signals. I know I like to just, either raise my hand, or I know Mannheim, they give us a bidder's badge, and sometimes I'll just raise my bidder's badge unless I'm, wearing the bidder's badge, then I'll just raise my hand. But there are a few of these hand signals that I still use. But I just want to do a little fun video and show what some of the car auction hand signals are. So when you get to the in-person car auction, it's very hectic. There's, sometimes 15, 16 lanes going, 1,700 to 2,500 cars going through these auction lanes. So it's very chaotic. It's loud. There's, speaker phones. There's people yelling. There's people bidding. There's people walking around. There's sidebar conversations going on. So it's very hectic. But the first one is 0. So if you want to put up a 0, you just basically clench your fist, and that indicates 0. Okay, so then the next hand signal would be 1. So, nothing out of the norm. So 1, you hold up a 1. So if you were going to do like a 100, you go 1, 0, 0, and there you go, 100. So 1. And then the last one was 0. And then once again, 1. So then the next hand signal obviously is going to be 2. You hold up the same thing, 2. So if you want to do like 200, you throw up 2, 0, 0, and there you go, 200. So there you go, 2 right there. And number 3, you actually hold up a 3 like that. So if you wanted to throw up a 3, maybe you want to start the bidding off at $300. Maybe it's an old, 1997 Fiat, or a 1997, Beetle, Volkswagen Beetle. You throw up a 3, that means that you want to start the bidding off at $300. It depends on whether the auctioneer is going to start off at 300, but hey, if they don't get any bidding and it goes all the way down to 200, $300, you throw up a 3, and then they start the bidding at $300. So 4, same thing. 4, you throw up a 4. If you want to start the bidding at 400, you want to, jump in at 400, you throw up a 4, and there you go, you're at $400. 5, same thing. 5, you throw up a 5, you got your 500, 500, 5, 0, 0, and there you go, $500. Or you just throw up the 5, and it starts the bidding at $500. So that's where you want to jump in at $500. So now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So 6, if you were to throw up the 6, you throw up a thumbs up, and there you go, you're indicating a 6. So this is where it starts to go a little bit more tricky, because you would think that, okay, I'm going to just throw up 6. Nope, throw up the thumbs up, and there you go. Now you're indicating a 6. So there you go, 6. If we want to do 7, so we're not going to throw up, 7. You're actually going to throw up like that. That indicates 7. So you want to jump in the bidding at $700. You throw up the 7. There you go. It's not this, it's this. There you go. That's a 7 at the car dealer auctions. An 8, you throw up the 2 twisted fingers. So you throw up the 2 twisted fingers. So you're not doing this. You're not throwing up 8. You're throwing up 2 twisted fingers. And there you go. Now you're indicating you want to jump in at 8, $800. There's 8 right there. 9, so it's not this. We're not doing 9. We're not throwing up 2 hands doing 9. It's thumbs down. So remember, 6 was thumbs up. 9 is thumbs down. So that indicates a 9. If you want to jump in at 9, there you go, thumbs down. And so there's some other hand signals as well. I kid you not, the first time that you go to an in-person auction, so let's say you first get your license, you go to an in-person auction, you go out and check the cars. and you're, interested in bidding, I kid you not, you are going to be nervous. Not so much that you're going to lose money or you're going to make money. You're just nervous about what the process is. What happens if you win? What paperwork do you fill out? What line do you go to? Who do you talk to? How do you get the car? How do you get your gate pass? How do I sign up on the paperwork? How do I go and pay them if you haven't set up your, floor plan? Do I go to the bank? Do I come back? Are they going to let me, pay with a cashier's check, money order? Will they still accept cash? There's a million things that are racing through your mind, and you're nervous about it. So you're literally going to feel when you go to either raise your hand or throw up, one of the signs, an 8, or you want to throw up a 1 or a 2, your hand's going to feel like you're carrying 100-pound weight. Your arm's going to be so heavy because you're nervous about the process. What's going to happen if I win? What if I keep bidding and I bid too high? Or if I do actually get the bid, or let's say I am the highest bidder and it's an if sale, meaning I'm the highest bidder, but I did not win the car. Now, are they going to call me when? Are they going to call me in 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours? What if I don't answer my call and they don't leave a message and I try calling back and they don't answer? Am I going to be in trouble with Manheim? So there's a million things that are going through your mind about what's going to happen if you either win the bid or actually win the sale. And so one of the things too is, if you wanted to point with one finger straight up and do like a circle motion, that means that you're all in. So you do the circle motion, you're all in, and a choice. Another hand motion, this is the one that I actually use quite a bit, because if you've ever seen any of the videos that I put out with the online auctions, you notice that the cars either jump at a 100 or 200. So let's say, for example, we got a 2002 Honda Civic and the bidding starts off at $1,700. And then it goes $1,700, and it goes $1,700, $1,700, 100, 200, so on and so forth. So it jumps by increments of 100. And let's say that the bidding's kind of stalling out around, 1,700, and I want to stop it at and not go up to 1,800. I want to do maybe $1,750. You put your hand together and you do like a circle motion, meaning you don't want to jump by an increment of 100. You want to jump by an increment of half. So half of 100 is 50, meaning I'm willing to go up to 1,750. I don't want to go up to $1,800. I want to go up to 1,750. And so you throw up that, circle motion. Hey, I want to go up by 50s. And then after that, the next person might want to go up by 50. And they say, okay, I'm going to go up to 1,800. And then I want to jump back in at 1,850. I go, 1,850. So they know not to go up to $1,900. So that is one of the hand signs that I still use frequently. But everybody to each his own. A lot of like I said, the veterans that have been around a long time still use, all these hand signs. It just makes, something that's ingrained in their mind, something that they had been practicing a long time. And it's just something that doesn't go away. So a lot of these, like folks that have had their dealer's license for 20 plus years, I still see them using a lot of these signs. A lot of the newer guys like me, I just got my license in 2019. I don't use a lot of these hand signals. Like I said, I use the half to go up by 50 increments of 50. Sometimes cars even jump by $200. It goes from, 4,000 to 4,200 to 4,400 to 4,600 to 4,800 to $5,000, 5,200 jumps by increments of 200. So if you wanted to slow it down, you would do the half mark. And then that means that you want to slow down and jump by increments of 100. And then you could slow it down even further and jump to increments of $50. Two or three fingers touch the chest near the middle indicates a question to the auctioneer. Like, do you have me? So if you have a question about, about your bid or anything like that, you throw that, 3 fingers to the chest like that. And that means, do you have me? It means that you have a question. They're going to kind of, either slow down the auction or, try to answer that question. Another one, the 4th bullet point is during the bid, calling a fist in the air indicates that the ringman feels his bidder is the current high bidder and the auctioneer must correct that if that is not the case. So, during the bid, a fist in the air. So the ringman, he might throw up the hand and he's trying to indicate who's the highest bidder. And so that means it's more of a question from the ringman who's trying to keep the bidding to go up. and the auctioneer to kind of start to work on the same page. And then the last bullet point, both hands up, both hands open with each one wiping the other back and forth up in the air, indicates to the auctioneer that there are no more bids and the property can be sold. So sometimes the ring man might just do this, meaning they're not getting any more bids. And then the auctioneer can say sold or highest bidder if sale, or phone call. A lot of times what you'll hear, phone call just means, you know, whoever the last bidder was the highest bidder. Does not mean that they actually won the vehicle. It means that they were a highest bidder, and they are now going to be expecting a phone call from the seller to go ahead and strike out an agreement. That's basically what an if sale is. So it's just a quick video about car auction hand signals. I thought it'd be a fun video for some of you guys that don't have a car dealer's license, or maybe are in the process of it or thinking about getting it. You can always refer back to this video, you know, before you actually go into your first auction, and possibly some of these hand signals might work out for you to save you money, or to slow down the bidding and stop jumping from increments of 100 or 200 bucks to slow it down to increments of 50 bucks. All right, I want to thank you for tuning in. Right below, there's 2 other videos that you could click on that are similar to this. If you are interested in getting your car dealer's license, check out some of my other videos as I put together step-by-step my journey on how I obtained that car dealer's license. Till the next video, take care.